Hey, love bugs, what's up? I hope you're having a good morning, noon, night, whenever this video may reach you. Do your girl a favor, hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell so you can get that ding whenever I upload a new video. So today, we are going to be talking about Shannon Sharpe and all that's been going on with him. Check out. And we're going to be talking about this OF girl that went on a stream and said she was freaking off with Fr3aky. We got to get into it. And then we got a couple other things that we're going to get into from the TikTok streets because y'all know I be living over there, child. There's a lot going on with the South Africans. The Mexicans is mad that they didn't get represented in the Sinners movie. It's just a lot going on. But where y'all at? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Hey, Find Your Free. What's up, God's Anointed? Hi, Ombre. Hey, Enlightening. Hey, Ash. What's going on? How y'all doing? Come on over. Come on over, love bugs. Come on over, baby. So we can get this party started. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Okay, let me set a goal for the live stream. Let me set a goal. What's going on? Hi, thank you. I miss y'all. Okay, so we'll do 10 super chats for within an hour, and then we'll open the call lines if we meet the quota. What's up, Dion? Thank you. Okay, so by now, I'm pretty sure that all of y'all have heard about Shannon Sharpe with his creepy, crawling, trifling. The fact that he's 56 years old and was dealing with a clear woman that was 19 years old is diabolical. And then for the people in the back talking about, oh, well, she legal. I don't care if she's legal. She is young enough to be his granddaughter. He has actual daughters that's older than her. If you don't think that that's wrong, you're sick, period, point blank. Because what does a 56-year-old have in common with a 19-year-old? What do they have in common? Unless said man has arrested development, or he's just a creep, or he's a predator, or he's manipulative. That's it, point blank, period. I don't care if she's legal. It does not matter. Just because she's legally grown does not mean that it's appropriate, and it does not mean that it's the right thing to do. That's me personally. When I was younger, I was preyed upon by older men. I actually did entertain an older guy when I was young. This man met me at my high school. I had no idea. I had no concept of pedophiles. Like, I didn't know what that was. We just would call them like older men. You know, very old, sometimes older guy. If he was cute, he had a car. You know, a whole bunch going on. What in the heck did that man have? Like, why would he? What do he have in common with me? As a 17, 18-year-old, and this man is like probably almost 30. Nothing. He wanted to manipulate me. He wanted to mold me to be the type of woman that he wanted me to be. Younger people are more malleable. Your frontal lobe is not even fully developed. You don't have all of your faculties, your cognitive functions. You don't even know whether you're coming or going. Young girls like that barely know how to wipe their ass, let alone like be suitable to be in a relationship unless it's just for control and manipulation. That's all that boils down to. And he probably felt like he was big dog, you know, because, I mean, he technically is real big and black. But outside of that, he's wealthy. You know, so I'm sure he was flexing his status. He met her at the gym. Like, he was willing to throw it all away and sacrifice it all for a basic middle Western looking clear girl. She was not even a baddie. She didn't even look like nothing that you would be like, oh, she's smoking hot. Like, okay, she's really beautiful. It wasn't giving none of that. This girl is giving, looking like she come from Kentucky somewhere. Like, I just don't know. Face card ain't eating. Body not smoking like a cigarette. Her voice don't even sound seductive. Like, I don't know. I guess for these self-loathing, self-hating raccoon Negroes, white is right. As long as you got the right hue of complexion, then you got it going on. I guess that's all it takes. But let's just take a little recap, a little, you know, trip down memory lane since we go catching up together. So this is the audio release of Shannon Sharpe allegedly threatening to strangle the girl. Hold up, let me play it.
I don't know. Anything I say, you're just gonna like get mad at, and you're just gonna hang up on me. So I feel like
I'm not gonna hang up on you. Here's what it is.
What does that even mean?
Nothing, Gabby. You want to be a dick to me now, so
I don't want to be. Don't manipulate me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. If you say that one more time, I'm gonna fucking choke the shit out of you when I see you. Thank you.
Okay.
Y'all heard that? He said he was going to choke the out of her. I don't know what. So basically what they're saying is that he's into BDSM and that's just how they got along. And, you know, they did the kinks. I get it. I told y'all I was a little dominatrix in my past life, child. I done did a little dom work. So I understand. However, this girl, she probably was a plant, y'all. They probably sent her to that gym to try to seduce him so that they could line him up. And he deserves it because he's 56 years old. Like, you doing race play, exactly, slave play, doing race play with a clear woman in 2025 that's 19. She's not even fully developed. She has nothing to lose. She has nothing to lose and everything to gain. Like, what the heck? What the helly? What the helly?
To my family, friends, supporters, and colleagues, I want to speak to you directly and from the heart. This is a shakedown. I'm going to be open, transparent, and defend myself because this isn't right. This is all being orchestrated by Tony Busby, who has targeted Jay-Z. Tony Busby targets black men, and I believe he's going to release a 30-second clip of a sex tape that tries to make me look guilty and play into every stereotype you could possibly imagine. That video should actually be 10 minutes or so. Hey, Tony, instead of releasing your edit, put the whole video out. I don't have it, or I would myself. You know what happened, and you're trying to manipulate the media. The encounter in question took place during the day at her invitation, and now that appears to be a deliberate setup, coordinated by Gabby, also known as Carly on OnlyFans. Gabby and Tony Busby want $50 million. What they're getting is sued for defamation and trying to take me down. My career is all about real talk and honesty. I know my family and fans know exactly what this is about. And I'm going to be out there telling you whatever I need to say, just like I always do. I love all you guys. Thanks. To my family.
So yes, Tony Busby is giving ambulance chaser vibes. Multiple things can be true at the same time. However, this is a shakedown. And you deserve to get shook down because why in the hell was you trying to take down a 19-year-old clear girl? You know she didn't want you for nothing other than a payday. And now she's trying to get really paid. Like, what do these men think? This is what gets me. They get with these clear women and swear that they're better for them. Once again, love is love. If you do what you want to do, I don't give a damn. But they go over there and say these women are better than them. They're feminine, fit, and friendly. They have their best interests. They're not loud. They're not ghetto. They're more domesticated. They're easier to control. They listen. They're submissive. Those bitches got an agenda just like any other bitch. I don't understand why. It's a psychological... It's psychosis, it's mental illness, and it's a sickness at this point for these men to just really think that certain types of women are out to get them, or not out to get them, are out to love them for them, and that they're not out to get them. That's what I mean. Like, what do you think a 19-year-old girl? This is what we talk about all the time on our vertical lives when these older men be like, "Don't nobody want you. You hit the wall. Everybody want a young girl. Everybody want Sir, she wants your money. She's trying to lick you like a lollipop. She don't want you for you with your old ass. And he promoting erectile dysfunction pill. That girl don't want him in real life. Who want this big birdie black man on top of them in real life for nothing? Come on. At 19. You're not attracted to Shannon. You attracted to his money. You attracted to the clout. You attracted to the fame. You attracted to the access. You attracted to the resources. And once again, when you are 19, your brain isn't fully developed, so it's easier to manipulate you. So it is very easy for somebody like Tony Busby to whisper something in her ear and throw a little bug in her ear and to get her to comply or to get her to collaborate to scheme and scam to shake him down. Duh, El Stupido. She don't got nothing to lose. She 19. She got the hue of protection. And then you have the nerve to release that tape with, oh, my Michelle. Oh, my Michelle. Oh, my Michelle. Oh, my Michelle. You know that girl probably was jealous because you giving now you're giving money to your Michelle. Clear women is crazy. They be psychotic and I'm telling you, crazy. They get you in a different type of way, hurt their feelings. First of all, they hiring hitmen. They stealing your SSI number and taking out loans. They do you dirty in a different type of way. And we could take it. Hey now. Hey now. Okay. Oh, my Michelle. Your Michelle and your Gabby got you up in some legal mess. Got you up in some legal mess with your ED pills that you selling every commercial break during your show. Hey, Luna, thank you, baby, for the super sticker. And he only went for 10 minutes. Talking about, oh, my Michelle. Oh, my Michelle. It wasn't nothing sexy about that. It was not given. This man is he getting me in a mood and I'm trying to get right tonight. It was not given that. It was given, if you don't get your old ass up off of me, you got a good 5 pumps and then you got to get the hell on. Like, you got a good 5 pumps to be on top of me, then you got to get the hell up off me. And where's my cash? Leave my cash on a dresser. That's what it's giving. Thank you, Enlightening. Thank you, baby. Thank you for the super sticker. Yes, Michelle, I did see that on TK's on TikTok. I'm not gonna play none of her content because they be flagging folks. I don't got time for that. But I did see a little bit of the conversation with Michelle. That Michelle said that the last time she saw him, he raped her. Allegedly, this man had over 20-some cases against him. Like, when are you gonna learn? How long is it gonna take for you to get it right? Like, you're about to be 60 years old. At this point, you should be in a rocking chair somewhere. You know, you can still go to work or whatever, but you should have you a nice retirement, a nice little summer vacation home somewhere in a cut when you're not working. You need to just be relaxing, getting you a massage, chilling in a hot tub with a woman that's closer to your age instead of being a freaked out old head. Like, you a freaked out old head. And this is nothing wrong. If you want to be freaked out, be freaked out. But being freaked out with a 19-year-old clear woman and then getting mad talking about she trying to shake you down, sir, she's only there to shake you down. What did you expect? You thought she liked your personality? Of course she's going to shake you down. And the fact of the matter is that these men keep swearing, oh, everybody trying to bring a black man down. No, y'all participate in things. Y'all partake in things that you should not be participating in and partaking in. And everything, the chickens are always going to come to roost. It is what it is. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. You put yourself out there in a certain type of way, it's going to come back. Karma always comes back to collect on that ass. And sometimes the person that you wrong the worst is not always going to be the person that's going to give you that karma. It doesn't matter how it's packaged. It doesn't matter when it comes. It comes. It always comes knocking at your door. But to be willing to risk your legacy for some booty hole from a 100-pound soaking wet, clear 19-year-old, a teenager. She's legal. She was a teenager when he met her. A teenager. You risking your legacy, your career. He had to step down from ESPN all for some booty hole from a 19-year-old. Child. Look at what Monique told him. See, Monique told him. He ain't want to listen.
No 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your ass and get your old bitch out there that can love you old. You're trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. No 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl. This is your auntie talking to you. Take your ass and get your old bitch out there that can love you old.
So Shannon Sharpe is 56 right now. I feel like he should be with a woman. Look at her. She's not even like, this looks like a little girl to me. This looks like a little girl. Hey, Novella, thank you, baby, for the super sticker. This looks like a little girl. How old do y'all think she looks? How old do y'all think this girl looks? This, to me, I feel like this looks like a 16-year-old. We know she's not 16. We know she was 19 when they met. But looking at this picture, I would think that this was a high schooler. 17. He said on tape that he do need him young. He did. 17. Okay, y'all saying y'all think she's 17. She looks 17 to y'all. She looks like she's like 16 to me. I would say, yeah, I guess like 16, 17. She looked like the girl from Don't Be a Menace. Her age, 18 at the end, 19. Exactly. She don't even look like an adult. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like if you, certain aesthetics, like, I get it. Like, we're not going to, you could like a nicer slim body or a smaller petite woman. But even in her face, she looks like a little kid. She does not look like an adult to me. And I feel like if you would go with somebody that looks like a kid and that's 19, then you would definitely be fucking off with a 16-year-old. It's only a couple year difference. Yes, we know legal, not legal. We get it. I'm just saying, if they lowered the age range of consent to 16, these men would be sniffing behind 16 and 15-year-olds. They do it anyways with it being illegal. But I mean, like, they would be doing it out loud saying, well, it's legal. Well, it's legal. The law said. So, he had offered her $10 million before it went public. Sounds guilty.
To my family, friends.
Yeah, I'm not about to read all of that. I'm sure y'all are very familiar with this, but look, I know you missed this big juicy ass, $25K for each cheek. Gabriella in a text message to Shannon Sharpe. I ain't mad at her. Get your money because that's all they there for. But they will call us gold diggers if we ask to be taken out on a couple of dates. We gold diggers and we got to go through the gauntlet and go through the mud. And this is why I be telling y'all, men respect sex workers. They respect ex-workers. They do. They respect them more than they sometimes respect a woman that actually has pride and dignity. They treat them with more respect. They meet their demands. They give them what they ask for. They pay to have access. But they will call you a gold digger, and when they ain't even got no damn gold, ain't got no money, ain't got a pot to piss in the window to throw it out of, it's just a trick and a scam to get you to give it to them for free and for easy. They want free and easy access to women. But if you put a price on it, best believe somebody gonna pay. When I was 16, a 27-year-old man would stalk me at my job. That's crazy. It's probably because she wasn't wearing any makeup. I don't know. I don't know if it's about the makeup or what. That still looks like a little kid to me. That looks like a little girl to me. Then she also said she wanted him to put a big black baby in her. It's just a mess, child. It's just a mess. So here's some more text. She said, I begged you not to go into my anus, Uranus, raw. And she said she cried. She said she cried. And in his mind, he's probably doing all of this under the guise of a kink and of a fetish. But he don't even know how he's aligning himself up and how this is making him look incredibly terrible out here in these streets. Everybody do me a favor and smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. If you have not already subscribe to the channel and give me a thumbs up.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs. Okay?
So this is the woman. This is
really wanted to.
What's his name? Donald Rollins, baby mama, because when Donald Rollins was on Club Shay Shay, he was making fun of their age gap relationship, saying, oh, why you ain't get with the mama? Whole time Shannon Sharpe was projecting because he out here with teenagers.
Address something that has really been bothering me for the past couple of months. My son's dad is a comedian and an actor, and he did an interview with a man by the name of Shannon Sharpe on his podcast. Now, on that podcast, Shannon Sharpe did a lot of digging. My son is almost 10 years old, and my son's dad and I broke up over 6 years ago. So for him to ever try to bring me up or a family dynamic or the age gap is very, very shocking to me. It's not surprising, but I just feel like, my son's dad has a girlfriend already. Why not do digging on her? And he was making fun of him at the fact that we have an age difference of 23 years. And, he was saying, why didn't you date her mom? Where did you guys meet? Forever 21? Cracking up, just asking really interesting questions. And what really hurt me, this was the kicker. was the interview, and it also had this headline on it that said, Donnell Rawlings has baby. Really wanted to address something that has really been bothering me for the past couple of months. From Bad Girls Club, 23 years younger. So crazy. Insane. As you guys know, we co-parent. So I know that my son is getting older. I always think like, oh my God, one day my son is going to see this. And I just did not like, it felt very, very icky how it was put out there. It felt really exploitive, and like, I just didn't like it. I live my life in peace. I just take care of my son. I work and I spend time in my garden, and I just do as much as I can to contribute to my own peace. And so I just felt very disrespected at the fact that he labeled me as that. I was just some crazy 23-year-old woman that was on Bad Girls Club. I didn't like it. It sent me into a depression. It kept me up at night. It really, really bothered me. And so I was on Twitter. I prayed about it. I said, God, you know, I'm old enough to know that like, there's just certain people that are not nice. There's certain people that are very nosy from Bad Girls Club, 23 years younger, that will, you're like, let's do the talk value so we can get a lot of views. It just turned me all the way off. Now, last night I was on Threads and I saw his name trending and thought, wow, that's so weird. And then I clicked on it and I saw accuser. And, you know, he's being accused of like really horrific things. And the girl was 19 when it started. So I'm thinking in my head, wow, you were really projecting. You went digging and you found the fact that we have a huge age gap, and you highlighted that and you tried to make fun of it, but you were actually really living that life, if not worse. I mean, this girl was a teenager. And, you know, with all the evidence that you put out there, I don't know if it's, you know, good evidence or not, or, you know, whatever. The stuff that I seen was pretty awful. I just feel like if you live in a glass house, please don't throw stones. You are very quick with a lip to ask him details on and why didn't you date? That will, you know, they're like, date her mom. Why didn't you date her mom? Oh, did you guys meet at Forever 21? At least I was 21. You know what I'm saying? Like 19 is too young. You at your big age, you know that. You have kids that are probably older than that. It really hurt my feelings with that headline. And now look at all the headlines that you have, you know, being accused by a 19-year-old. You literally, it's just like, it's crazy how, I wouldn't say karma works, but how the universe works. I knew that there was something not right as to why he was asking these questions. It just felt off. You know, it didn't feel like it was in good faith. And you were poking fun at it and you were living worse. So, hey, her mom, why didn't
She 23. Donnell. 20. Why you didn't date her mom? Why you go for the Donnell?
I didn't date her mom because why didn't I date her mom?
Yeah, good question.
No, wait.
I'm asking the question.
No, because
that ain't the Donnell Rawlings show.
Love is love.
If you don't,
Love is love.
I agree with you.
What?
You like them young, though.
Say Drake, I heard you. No. Don't do that. I don't like them young. I like what I love. I didn't groom nobody, son. It is what it is.
But
I can't date nobody my age and get what I wanted. What I look like getting a 48-year-old bitch pregnant.
it's possible.
It could have happened, but I ain't want them odds.
She 23. Donnell.
Pot calling the kettle black, child. So he slept with her at least 100 times. Neighbors, people closest to Shannon Sharpe are backing him hard, claiming his relationship with the woman accusing him of rape was strictly a consensual BDSM situation. According to sources who spoke with TMZ, Shannon allegedly met up with the woman who is an OnlyFans model around 100 times between late 2022 and January 2025 in both LA and Nevada. Says it was rough sex, not romance. The encounter reportedly included choking, collars, and role play, but all consensual, the sources claim. They insist it was actually her idea most of the time, pointing to texts where she asked to be tied up and abused, including one message that read, "I want you to tie me up like this and abuse me, daddy." Their sources, and she called him daddy. Oh my God, that's so creepy. The sources say It was never a relationship, just a physical thing. But the accuser sees it differently in a lawsuit filed Sunday. She alleges 2 incidents in October 2024 and January 2025 where things went too far. She claims Sharpe ignored her refusal to have unprotected sex, saying he got aggressive and told her he was going to do it his way. Her lawyer, Tony Busby, isn't having the "it was all consensual" defense. He told TMZ, "Someone should tell Mr. Sharpe that when you're digging yourself a hole, it would be smart to stop digging," pointed to a text she allegedly sent on January 2nd. "I don't care what our history is. No means no, Shannon." Sharpe publicly denied everything in a video this week and says he plans to sue her and her lawyer for defamation. So he temporarily stepped away from ESPN. Like I said, like he literally throwing it all down the drain for a basic, nondescript boy by the ass clear teenager. That's crazy. How you let a clear 19-year-old ruin your legacy and everything that you worked so hard for over 30 years? Like, being a freaked out old ass. Like, he should have got somebody older. He should have had her signing some contracts, some NDAs, you gotta do. He should have been on his Christian Grey, 50 Shades of Grey vibe. When you got that much to lose and you wanna do any type of BDSM, you need to have it in writing that this is the type of relationship that y'all carrying out. So if anything comes out, and at least that'll be able to like back you up a little bit. Like, but for you to just be out here free bowling with a 19-year-old, you're wild for that, and you deserve it. She needs to shake you down, and I hope she get the $50 million. Come on, why it's not playing?
Please don't tell me Ace.
Why is it not playing? Oh man. All right. I don't know why it's not playing. Hold up, let me refresh it. How's everybody doing? Make sure you are liking the video, paying my entry fee on your way into my house. Wait, we got a couple more super stickers. Thank you, Cosmic Sun. Thank you, JT. This is too much. It is. This is too much. Hey, Media New Post. Thanks, boo. 19 years old. Look like a trans. Ooh, Monique did tell him date a big girl that cooks and rub feet. Cosmic Sun. Thank you, baby. Buttermilk Biscuit, Shannon. Flop for a cracker. That's real hard. Real bad. He want a young girl, have lungs like asthmatic. Oh my God, Media New Post. You is crazy. Thank y'all for the super stickers. Thank you, babies. I wanted y'all to see this video. Why is it not playing? Like, what is going on? Oh, man. I don't know what's going on with it. Okay, hold up. I think here it goes. Let's try this again.
Date your age. Date your age. Well, I want to date my wage. I'm finna shut all this ish down tonight. I want to date my wage.
Stay right there. Stay right.
Where y'all at? Hey, chat, where they at?
Hold on. Cause you know I keep it on me now.
Yeah.
I keep it on me. You want to date your what?
I want to date my wage.
He want to date his wage, child. But he picked up a girl that's selling cat on OnlyFans that's barely out of high school. And I know it's going to be a lot of men up here. Well, she's legal. She's legal, but it still doesn't make it appropriate. I don't care. It still doesn't make it right. It still doesn't make it savory. And it still doesn't make it okay. Like, I don't think that a 19-year-old should be anywhere near a 56-year-old unless that's her grandfather. Because what the hell is you? Why are you? For what? What's the reason? Why is a 19-year-old with a 56-year-old man? Unless it's her grandfather or he's a predator. That's it. Legal or not, I don't care. 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 It's giving Creepville. It's giving Creep. What's up, Mia? Hey, Trini. Hey, Sonya. Hey, now she's taking wages. That part, Dream. It's just too much because honestly, it's like he has kids. Like you have daughter. Oh my God, I would be so humiliated if my father did this. I really would. Like 19, like damn, you couldn't get with somebody that at least was in their late 20s. Like you knocking on 60, you about to be a senior citizen. And you with somebody that can't even legally drink alcohol. Like she can't even go with you to the casino. She can't even sit at the bar with you and have a drink. So embarrassing. Speaking of embarrassing, child, I done came across this with Fr3aky. I pray this ain't true. I really pray this ain't true, but I don't know. So allegedly, once again, the OnlyFans girls, they love an ex-worker. They love them an ex-worker. And I saw somebody say, oh, they don't respect ex-workers, they unallow them too. Men are unallowing women, period. But they do respect ex-workers' boundaries for the most part because they actually pay. They give sex workers what they ask for the most part. She sets her wages. She says, I'm going to meet you there. We're going to do this at this time, to this time, to this time. And these are my limitations. And for the most part, the men comply. So let's get into it. Well, I feel like I just need ASAP didn't do it. I don't know. Hey, Faith, thank you, boo. All of this over milkmaid that looked like Demi Carton. Shame Shannon. That part. Thank you for the super sticker, baby. Seemed like the BDSM-ish, and she set him up. I feel like I do. I think it's a combination because I feel like she did tell him to use protection. I feel like that did happen, but I do feel like they had a BDSM relationship. But if stealthing someone is illegal in certain states, like you're not supposed to take a condom off or refuse to put a condom on if somebody tells you to do it. And men do that, even if it's not a BDSM. Men do stuff like that in real life. So I think it's a combination. I feel like he did stealth her. I think he did. And she probably was feeling some type of way, but especially being a sex worker, she's probably like, yo, you can't be doing me raw like that. I can't be doing that. That's what I think. That's just my opinion. But I do think that they participated together in the BDSM and it was consensual and they did the race play together and the bondage and all of that. I believe that. I do believe that. But he deserves it because he has no business dealing with a 19-year-old clear girl that just got barely fucking fresh out of high school. Like, what child? So, OnlyFans girl claimed she was just with Fr3aky the other day. Now, she's going to tell them to mute. So, y'all got to pay attention. You got to look at the screen and read her lips. You can read her lips clear as day that she said Fr3aky. Then I'm going to show another clip where she's going to be like, no, this was the other day. And she's basically going to say, like, oh, how did they guess it was him? Because everybody's writing Fr3aky in the chat. And she's like, oh, no, y'all really think I could pull Fr3aky? Like, trying to play it off. And everybody's looking at her. You could read the room. She said Fr3aky and showed them proof in her phone.
ASAP is cheating on Rihanna with this girl. Did you guys watch this stream? She didn't cover her mouth, so everyone guessed that she said Fr3aky. And ASAP does know her. He's liked past pictures of her before, but watch this video. Pay attention to the lips and to their facial expressions.
Who's the most famous person you've been with? Can I ask that?
Yeah, we have to mute it.
Did y'all catch that? Was y'all able to read her lips? She said Fr3aky clear as day. Like, I mean, you don't even got to be a lip reader to be able to make out what she said. And then look, she's showing them something.
In a minute, the sound's going to come back on. And watch how slow she is because she outs him. And the guys even slap their heads like, hello, girl. You just put him out there again. Because chat started to guess it.
Like we're homies though. Like
That's crazy.
No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. Why did they get it? It's not. Why would you guys really? You guys think I would pull Fr3aky? Look at me.
But y'all heard what she said first. She said, why would they get it? Like, because they basically was saying it. And you see how the guys reacted. And look at how this one with the hat is sitting there looking at her, giving her the side eye.
Like, look at me. You guys are stupid. I would never.
Please don't tell me ASAP is cheating on Rihanna with this girl. Did you guys watch this stream? She didn't cover her mouth, so everyone guessed that she said Fr3aky. And ASAP does know her. He's liked past pictures of her before, but watch this video. Pay attention to the lips and to their facial expressions.
Who's the most famous person you've been with? Can I ask that?
Yeah, but you have to mute it.
So I played it again so y'all can see it. Personally, I don't know. Thank you. Thank you, Cosmic Sun. Ninja's lust for Sun Dodgers is taking them out. That part. So I don't know. I don't put anything past a man. And everybody's like, oh, he better not be cheating on Rihanna. Rihanna is way better than him, better than her. Men do not cheat because the girl is better. A lot of times men cheat just because they want to bust a nut like a squirrel. Sometimes they cheat just because they need an ego stroke. They cheat down so that they can feel like the big dog. Rihanna is a billionaire. Fr3aky is a millionaire. So sometimes they cheat down just to feel like the big dog. They still work, so they're probably not together all the time in the same state all the time. You know, and this girl she's a dodo head. She seems easy, she just do anything, like a play girl, fun time girl that's just down for whatever. And I guess he thought she had some discretion, but she just basically outed him. So nothing surprises me. I mean, Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce. Men are just men, unfortunately. And the way that she said, no, this was the other day. Let me see if I can play another clip so y'all could see where she actually said, like, this was the other day. Basically, hold up, let me show you.
That was the other day too. That's like we're homies though. Like
That's crazy.
You heard her? She said that was the other day too.
No, it's that was the other day too. That's like we're homies though. Like
That's crazy.
No, it's
I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Do I think Fr3aky should get divorced? Absolutely not. First of all, I don't know that they're legally married. I'm not sure about that. I don't know. Every woman felt that way when they saw that Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce and knew it was a wrap in the life. Is life for everyone. She should have just shut her mouth. At the end of the day, a dizzy broad is gonna be dizzy and she gonna talk. She gonna talk that talk. That's what they do. That's what everybody. People are so thirsty and desperate to be mentioned with somebody, even if she's exaggerating. Like she probably hasn't physically been with him in a while, but I would bet my bottom dollar that she has at some point. And saying that was the other day, it could have just been a message. We don't know. He could have probably sent her a text. He probably could have sent her some money just the other day. It doesn't necessarily mean that he saw her. She saw him just the other day. But I don't put it past nobody. I really don't. I really don't. Because why wouldn't you block your mouth if you really trying to be discreet? Talk about mute it. If you mute this and I say, you know exactly what I just said. You know exactly what the hell I just whispered or tried to fucking pantomime. Jermaine Dupri cheated on Janet. Exactly. It's for clout. Not well on the men's part. I feel like it's an ego thing. It's an ego thing and it's convenience. Because men just be wanting to bust a nut. Like it don't always be like they trying to boo love on a girl or trying to be in a relationship. Like sometimes they just be horny. That does not make it okay. I'm not saying that it's okay. I'm just saying because I've seen a lot of comments saying, why would he cheat on Rihanna with her? Men don't give a damn what a man will stick his penis in a tree. A man will stick his thing in his bag. You see this right here? He'll put it right up in here. and brush up against the brushes up in there. And wouldn't even give a damn if it was sterilized. Child. Reasons I stay single, sleeping in peace. That part, grab some lotion. They don't care. They will stick it anywhere. A tree, a rock. They'll stick it in anything. They do not care. So it's just like, Legend of Oz, whatever. It's true. Did I lie? Disgusting. I'm glad I stay away from them. I cannot. Lordy Lord. Did I lie? No, y'all know I ain't lying. Y'all know I ain't lying. And they always cheat down. Like, it don't seem like men don't ever upgrade. It's very rare that when men cheat on their women, that they cheat up. They always, 9 times out of 10, they cheating down. They always cheating down. Always. Almost always. Especially when they with a bossed up, beautiful woman that everybody's lusting after. They're going to cheat down. And also, they want you to feel crazy if you ever find out. Like, how the fuck this bitch pulled my nigga? Like, the fuck? It's all by design. Once again, they just want to bust a nut like a squirrel. And their egos, they be needing an ego boost, an ego fuel. They want to feel like the big dog on the scene. And they also be wanting to make you feel crazy if you ever found out. Like, or make you look crazy. It's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. Because they can't cheat up. You got a point. Especially, I mean, like, where do you go from Rihanna? Like, side chicks are winning. I'm trying to figure out where you go from Rihanna, though. Like, where do you go from Rihanna? Speaking of Rihanna and that whole camp and Kanye and all of them, Kanye just said something about Boosie. Let's look at it. How's everybody doing tonight? I missed y'all. I swear I don't see y'all for 2 days, and I'll be like, oh my God, I miss my love bugs. Oh my God, I miss my peoples.
I know that nigga smell poor. I never met him. That nigga smell poor. You know, that nigga is poor. What are you looking from a smell?
Yeah, Boozy gotta stop talking shit. Sure.
But he there. That's what he's there to do. They took a piece of shit and made him talk shit. He talking himself. He a piece of shit. He talking shit. But by the way, I know that nigga smell poor. I never met him.
Not Boosie smell poor. Oh, we gotta look at this, y'all. So this is a woman that was in a relationship with a man. She posted these videos, and then the man became a terror. She posted these, people sent her messages. We don't know exactly what the people were saying about this man, but a lot of people, she said, were sending her messages saying some things that were not savory, that did not sit well with her. She's also a mom, so she was like, oh, I had to get this man up out of here. Like, I had to stop dealing with him because it just was not a good look. Like, I was hearing some stuff about him that didn't sit right with me, and I let it go. And this man lost his shit. He started stalking her, calling her, trying to kick her door down. He broke into her apartment. Like, crazy, crazy, crazy.
So I can't even believe I'm making this video, right? So maybe like a week or two after I posted this video, me and him broke up. And the reason we broke up is because the video went viral and I was receiving messages about certain allegations that as a woman and as a mother did not sit right with me. So I had to end things with him, and we were pretty cordial up until the point he realized I was dealing with somebody else. Like, life goes on. If there's something that we can inevitably not change, then I'm sorry, I'm gonna move on. But yeah. And then just last night, he broke into my house. So love is crazy. I would have never expected this from him. I would have never expected him to react in the way that he was reacting. But yeah, things are over between us. He was a great man during the relationship, but I'm glad that I saw him for what he really was after the fact we were no longer together, and I moved on. So yeah, from him, I would have never expected.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
That part, Umbrella.
I'm really sorry that you got no. Like it's 4 in the morning.
What's up, bro? What's up, bro? I got that shorty. Huh? I got that shorty. Yeah, not right now, bro. Why not? Cause not right now. You just trying to come to the door, bro. Bro, not right now, bro. Respectfully, bro. Respectfully, bro. She ain't with the shit right now. I just want to hang you, bro. Come on. I just want to talk to her real quick, bro. She don't talk to you right now, too.
Look at that. Even when the man said, he said, "Could I speak to her? Tell her to come to the door respectfully." Like, what is wrong? And this is why I did a show saying women that are single are safe. We get shamed. You ain't got no man. Get your husband out. Get your ring at. Bitch, I'm alive. Bitch, I'm alive. I'm alive. I'm safe. I got a peace of mind. I'm alive. It is not the safest out here to be dating these men. It's just not. Now look at this lady. Ask her baby daddy for $50.
Nothing sitting right here.
Oh, okay. Jason, do you got $50 you can send me on Cash App?
No, I don't have no money on Cash App. Why do I need to send you $50?
Because I have to pay for this bill before they turn something off. This lights off. So I just made arrangements. I'll pay the $50 today and then we'll be good for 2 weeks.
No, I don't got no money.
You don't think you could just bring me the cash when you bring the kids?
What? I don't have no money right now.
All right, well, if they get turned off, they'll be over there with you for whenever.
Got me fucked up. Nothing sitting
I heard it. She said if the lights get turned off, the kid's gonna be over there with you. He said you got me fucked up. And then somebody said, so I'm saying all relationships are dangerous. I never said all. I'm tired of having to say not all. Y'all get on my nerves with that bullshit. I never said all relationships are dangerous. I'm just pointing out that a lot of women are in unsavory situations. Lots of women are in relationships with men that want to be the bad bitch. That does not have anything to offer them. There's too many women going through similar situations for us to have to keep getting up here saying not all. Not all, not all, not all. There's some great guys out there. But there seems to be more pieces of shit out there than there are just amazing 10s across the board. It's unfortunate. What the hell? No, not this. Why is it doing this? Like, it's acting like it don't want to play. With the Halle Berry, with the Heliante. Oh my God, this is annoying. Okay, well, hopefully this plays. Why is it? Something is going on with TikTok, y'all. I don't understand why this ain't playing, y'all. Come on, I want to show y'all this. Now all of a sudden they want to do this. Well, when I'm trying to show y'all something. Why is this happening? All right, let me X out of this completely and then re-upload it. Research shows men benefit from relationships, not women. Booyah! But nobody ever really wants to tell the truth about that. They do not want to tell the truth. And thank you, baby, for the super sticker. I appreciate you. They don't want to tell the truth. All right, let me see if I can reload TikTok so I can show you all this story time. I waited to watch it with y'all. I watched like 5 seconds and I was like, no. I want to watch this with my loved ones. At least part 1 and 2, if I could play it. Because with the Ross, it's annoying me. Oh my goodness, this is so aggravating. Why is this happening? Okay, well, I guess I can show you all this in the meantime. I don't understand why that other story time is not loading. It's very, very frustrating. Thank you all for bearing with me while we having some technical issues.
Already know who he is, so stick around for that. Meanwhile, Oaklawn, Dallas-Fort Worth, a lesbian couple and some friends of theirs are out to grab some tacos. A random man came up behind us, initially friendly, and engaged us in conversation. We responded accordingly, talking back and laughing. However, he then attempted to grab my friend from behind. She said, "Whoa." He immediately became defensive because she didn't want him touching her and in her personal space. He said he's in the mafia and we needed to watch out. It's essential to acknowledge that touching strangers without their consent is unacceptable, and becoming this offended when they decline is unwarranted. Her girlfriend intervened, telling him to chill out. The situation escalated literally because he didn't think he should have to respect personal boundaries. And by escalated, they mean he drops the N-bomb on them multiple times.
Your mom's a bitch. Okay. What'd you say? Oh, he's on top of that. What did you say? You a bitch. I heard it. Don't even worry about it. It's okay.
Clearly you are. Never be a woman. Clearly you are. You're trying to be tough as for what? You're arguing with a female for what?
Did y'all see that missing side tooth ass, raccoon ass motherfucking Negro repeating the racist slurs and laughing? Did y'all see him laugh and say, he said you a nigga with that missing funky ass side tooth, bitch? That shit pissed me off so bad. That pissed me off so fucking bad. And I did do some content on this. And wouldn't you know, guess what the black men were saying up in my comment section? Guess what they were saying up in my comment section? They don't owe us nothing. Black women want, matter of fact, I'm gonna play mine because this is kind of low on his. I'm gonna play it from my page and see if we can hear it louder.
That's you're really bad. What? Well, your mom's a bitch. Okay. Probably is. What'd you say? Oh, he done dropped it like. What'd he say? You a bitch. Oh, yeah. I heard it. Don't even worry about it. It's okay.
Raiders! Do you see how Mrs. Side Tooth, with the same hue of complexion, laughed so hard that you seen that Mrs. Side Tooth and repeated the terrible, disgusting, deplorable, racist things that Flaming Hot was saying. Flaming Hot eyebrows is plucked thinner than mine. You know, hang her hat. The reason why this even happened in the first place is because old Flaming literally went up to a couple, a girl, and hugged one of them from behind. And it was like, hold up, what are you doing? Denied him. And the ego was bruised. Because, you know, the steroids and got to the membrane, made them a little insane. But the fact that black men, first of all, they didn't intervene. I don't know why. It's okay. And we know, they'll be, oh, well, I don't got to say nothing. If you ain't my mama or you ain't my sister, we ain't got to step up. Okay, but to indulge, to participate, to repeat that nastiness, and to laugh so hard that you're showing that missing. What y'all think about this? What y'all think about this? Protect black women. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. We need to find out who at that table. We need to find out who that was, because it's one thing to be a bystander, but to participate and to repeat that and to laugh and kiki and cackle, unacceptable. Treason. So look, there's more to the story, and y'all know it. She was running her mouth, and he came for her. Remember, you don't need us. And like them, I'm not putting myself in harm's way for you. And they said, even if she was on one, there's only so much as a man you should allow in your presence. Dude crossed the line feeling uncomfortable enough to say that in front of them. Exactly. Another man stepped up and said that. Then he says, and when it escalates, then what? I have no intention to fight for these hateful, loud mouths. My wife and daughters get that privilege. These black women want attack dogs. I'm not it, period. I said, no one wants an attack dog, but to laugh and indulge. Would you want someone to laugh as your daughter is being called a nigger black bitch multiple times? Shaking my head, you should be ashamed. And he says, I sure hope your daughters aren't loudmouth one day or just minding their business and it happens to them and no man stands up for them, but say what you're saying. So I didn't mean to press that. But y'all see how they responded? And then it was many more saying, oh, I don't owe y'all nothing. Y'all want attack dogs. Y'all want attack dogs. In my video, I clearly stated that we know a lot of you niggas is cowards. We know that. That's why another group of men was successfully took over, and y'all don't really fucking fight back like that. Y'all fight back just enough so that y'all comfortable, but not to reclaim. Anyways, What my main point was that they laughed and repeated that shit. That was my main point. But everybody got selective hearing and they lack comprehension skills. My main point was the kiki and the cackling and the showing the missing side tooth and repeating that nasty racist ass shit. I wouldn't give a damn if they was just arguing. Maybe if he was just calling her bitch, he called her a black nigger bitch. And you as a black person, as a black woman, I would have been like, hold up, that's not okay. That's racist. That is blatant racism. It has nothing to do with an argument or, oh, I'm not about to attack and I'm not about to do it. So you will stand by idle as somebody is being racist and laugh at it and repeat it. These motherfuckers is cowards. Motherfuckers like that is a coward. Men like that, cowards. I'm not going to war for you. Bitch, you won't go to war for no fucking body. You can't even protect your wife and daughter because guess what? If the YT came to your motherfucking door armed and said, give me your motherfucking wife and daughter, what could you do to fight back? You couldn't do shit but cry to another group of white men and ask them to help you get your wife and daughter back. Let's fucking start there. I'm not the fucking one or the two, bitch. And Quaisha, you said it best. Let me read your super sticker. Thank you, baby. Thank you guys for the super chats. Yes, join the Discord. Join the Discord so that I can let you all know when we are live. Join the Discord. Smash this link. If one of the love bucks could type it again so I could pin it for a little bit. Why do these delinquent black men always feel the need to announce that they don't owe us anything? That is exactly what makes other communities feel like it's okay to actually act like this to black women. Thank you, Quaisha. I say it all the time. These men are very fucking embarrassing. And the fact they announce that they have no protection, that they are not, some do. On TikTok, I do see some standing up, I can't lie. But it's not enough. As a collective, a lot more are saying, I'm not helping you, but you a random black woman, I'm not your attack dog. Versus the man that's like, yo, that's not cool. If a real black man was there, we would have fucking shook that whole fucking place upside down. Then another black man is like, oh, that's because they're gay black men. Y'all always taking up the gay black men and saying gay black men are y'all allies. Those are gay black men. I'm like, I don't say none of that shit, and I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Me as a melanin rich woman, if I was around and I seen a person that was not a melanin rich person calling one of us all types of black nigger bitches, I would say something. Me, and I'm a woman. Now, would I buck up and try to get in a man's face? Absolutely not. But would I say, hey, that is not okay. You're being racist. Absolutely, I would. I ain't that motherfucking scared. So as I will see a non-black person cussing one of us out like a fucking dog in the street and calling us black nigger bitches and just don't say nothing because that ain't my fight. You think a white T-man is going to allow any of you niggas to get up in a white woman's face and cuss her the fuck out and call her white cracker honky tonk bitches and don't say nothing? LGBT don't have nothing to do with stop glazing. I feel the same way, and I said it's a black man is a black man. I don't care about who they sleeping in the bed with. It has nothing to do with it. And I didn't say that he needed to stand up and fight the guys. I just said, why did he have to laugh and repeat that shit? That was so fucking disgusting. Even though the clear man in the video, the first video, he said, I don't know why those guys, that group of black men just sat at that table and didn't say nothing. Because he would have even said something if he was there. Do you see how embarrassing that shit is? It's so fucking embarrassing. These men be so fucking embarrassing. Like, damn. You didn't even have to say anything. You could have just sat there with your coward ass. But to laugh, exactly, JT, to laugh and repeat it was very fucking unnecessary. You really gonna sit there and indulge in racism? What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? How do you mention black women? What? How do you mention black women taking up for they men when black men are the ones that indulge them? I don't understand what you're saying. The way I would have ate him up with my words. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. Like, and they just laughed. That's why I made my video, because they laughed. First of all, y'all sitting there like a fucking pussy hole, but to laugh and repeat it, that's taking it to a new low. Like, and I wish that somebody would fucking point these guys out. I wish my video would like go super viral so we could find out who the fuck they are so we could shame them. I bet if it was Sarah or Gabriella, they would jump right on it. Hello, exactly. Talking about some being a man. That part. She's saying the most of them on the DL anyway. Ooh. Embarrassing. Period. So embarrassing. Black women divided themselves from the black man first, but no one wants to address that. How? How do we divide ourselves when we literally fucking took care of y'all? We still do to this day. We still take care of y'all to this day. The war on drugs. We took care of the family unit, tried to rehabilitate y'all. Y'all, prison the pipeline, school the pipeline, prison pipeline. Y'all got paroled to our houses. We sent y'all care packages. We ran up the phone bill with them collect jail calls. We've always been by your fucking side. We didn't start no divide. You niggas started that shit. Don't ever fix your face to get the fuck up here and say that. We can see. We can see you. We see y'all niggas. We see what's going on. That's not going to fly over here. That's not going to fly over here. Black women is still going to fucking war and Tibet for black men. The lies. They fucking lie. They get up here and lie like a Persian rug. They lie like we don't see. We see you. We see you. Nigga, you ain't low. We see you. We see. We know what's going on in real life. Bitch, I can see you. All they do is like that part. Get on this internet and lie so bad. Like, I just cannot. Oh my God. I just be like, y'all know we can see y'all, right? And we can see you. You ain't discreet. You're not invisible. We can see you. We know what's going on in the real world. We were also there. Our grandmothers was there. Our aunties was there. Our mothers was there. Not peekaboo. Ah, that's funny. We ain't blind. Hello. Like, all right, now let me see if this other story time is gonna play. Somebody else is asking me if my maybe it's just TikTok. They ask it's glitching. Hold up. All right, let me see. Wait, let's see where the likes at. Y'all been liking the video? Cause y'all be trying to have me fucked up not liking the damn video now, yeah. Oh, we're not doing bad. Can we get 10 more likes? Everybody smash the thumbs up. Thank you for paying the entry fee to my house. All you gotta do is hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Shouts out to 36,100 and something subscribers. The goal is to be at 40K before, I guess, by the end of May. Maybe we could get to 40K by the end of May. Hold up. I'm trying to see if this is gonna play. Wait a minute. Yo, this is really pissing me off. Like, and this is the one that I really wanted to show y'all, and it just refuses to play. Oh, okay. So we are gonna get into this last clip. Well, did I have anything else that I wanted to show y'all before we got out of here? Okay, I for sure want to show you this. I think so too, Audrey. Wait, oh no, not that. I'm not trying to show y'all that. Okay. So Kelly Steele, a pastor's wife, said that the grace from God would allow her to iron her husband's clothes for his side chick.
I had a radical heart shift from that moment. I got in my word, under my word. I just completely changed as a person. And I realized that God loves me, that God has a purpose and plan for my life, that God chose me, that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made.
Yeah.
So he would call me out my name. It wouldn't bother me because I allowed God's voice to be louder than his. And when I was going through transition of him not coming home on the weekends, not being there, telling me I hate you, I'll never love you, I wish I never married you.
Right.
I knew that life and death is in the power of the tongue through the word of God. So I would say, you will love me one day. We will have a good marriage one day. And although he would go out for weekends, I would literally help him get ready to go meet a side chick by ironing his clothes and getting him ready for the night. And these are all things I was graced to do. I would not encourage anybody to do that unless you are graced by God to do this. But once I knew who I was, I realized, and I had a radical
Grace by God to do this. What in the, oh my God. Grace by God to iron your husband's clothes so he could go see his side chick as he tells you he hates you, he don't want you, don't like you, and you ain't his type. He also told her she was not his type. Let me see if we can find more clips on this podcast. He also told her in this podcast that she wasn't his type, that he liked, wait, what's the last name?
heart shift from that moment. I got in my word, under my word. I just completely changed as a person.
That he liked other types of women.
When I met her, she was one.
Don't take much.
When I met her, she was 175.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm used to 125 too.
Yeah.
She 5'6", 175, and she was the wrong color.
Right.
And I was used to
that part.
So I'm like, man, my God, you messing up my whole flow because I'm going to a predominantly Hispanic.
Look, and they getting up there. He laughing. And then he said Hispanic. These motherfuckers will sit up in your face and tell you that they settled for you and that you was not their first choice and that you was not their preference. And you sitting up there fucking a cat. At least I got a man. At least I got a husband. He's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. You can dry your eyes. Bitch, I wish I would. Take me to Petco.
And black school.
Right.
She was at the white school in our neighborhood, which I didn't go there because they didn't allow you to play quarterback. So I had to use my uncle's address to go to school in the hood.
Right.
So that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother
because
story.
that's back. We're both graduates of 1991.
Yet we still
So
ended
that's
up
back
together.
Yeah.
So we know there was a God thing, but
yeah.
So you tell me, so what made you keep coming back to her? She's not your preference.
She lived down the street.
Now listen to why he said he came back. Oh my God.
I would always feed him.
So you saying convenience?
Very much. I lived 30. All my other girlfriends lived 30 minutes away. She lived about 3 minutes away.
Reg, this sounds terrible. Reg, this is getting worse and worse
and worse and worse.
But I would always feed you.
She would feed me.
He always had a meal ready.
Oh man, listen.
I said, women, you got to feed him.
And she would give me money. She worked at Lane Bryant. I'm like, this girl's a senior in high school working at the mall.
She was convenient. Listen to what he said. She was not his type. He probably preferred Latina. She was the wrong color. She was too tall. She was too fat. The reason why he chose her was because she was a fucking doormat with low self-esteem. She was a pick-me. She was a Barbara the fucking Builder. She was everything that black men tell us that we should be. And he drug her through the fucking mud, humiliated her, embarrassed her, cussed her out like a dog, cheated, dicked and dodged all around fucking town. Still embarrassing her to this fucking day, 30 years later. Still humiliating her in 2025. Laughing at her. They not laughing with her. They're laughing in her fucking face. She cooked for him and gave him money. This is what they want us to do. And this is what our aunties and our mothers and our great aunts and them used to do, stupid ass shit like this. And they're mad because in 2025, we saying, bitch, fuck you, suck a dick, die slow, take me to Petco. Ooh, bars. And they're mad. That's why you're gonna die alone. Bitch, I'd rather that than to fucking be with a man that's gonna make me cry every fucking day. That I gotta iron his clothes so he could go see his side bitch, and I gotta go work at Lane Bryant to give him my motherfucking paycheck, and I gotta cook for him breakfast fucking noon and night. She probably was doing everything. She did everything to keep that man. And now she feels like, well, at least I got my husband. I got my husband. I got my husband. You ain't got no man. I got a man. Women feel like having a man validates their womanhood. They feel like having a husband makes them better than other women. And that's why they will stay in shit like this when they are utterly fucking miserable, resentful, broke, busted, disgusted, depleted, emotionally, mentally, physically, and verbally abused, not happy, fragmented, not a whole person. This is very, very fucking sad to see. And these motherfucking people got the nerve to be pastors, preachers, and counselors to other couples. Bitch. Shit! Pimping out the motherfucking pulpit, talking about you a life coach. I wish I would get a motherfucking piece of advice from somebody like this. Bitch! And we all go through it. We all go through it. But you sitting up here telling women to endure, and by God's grace, weaponizing the Bible for your cheating, dicking, and dodging ass husband. I don't like that. Since I don't like it for you and I don't like it for everybody else that's in your motherfucking congregation. Because imagine how many women is putting up with the shit that she done put up with because they're following behind her footsteps and they're saying, well, maybe I could get me a famous pastor husband if I just let him cheat all up and down the motherfucking street and cook his food and give him money and help him fucking build. At least I won't be sleeping at night. Bitch, I'd rather be a whore. I'd rather be a whore than to be going on like that. I'd rather go get me a little dick on that side. Bitch, I'd rather freak off and creep off than to be in a relationship like this. I'd rather be a whore. Bitch. Pass a little bit of coochie out, ration it out every now and again when I feel like I got an itch that needs to be scratched, bitch. Then to be in a relationship like this. Talking about by the grace of God. Amen. Anyways, let's finish playing this chat.
Oh, I'm like, man, and then again, when we would talk, we had chemistry.
We did.
She just wasn't my preference. And see, that's again, I got a lot of friends that are single right now.
Yep.
They're divorced, single. They want exotic.
Right.
I'm like, some of y'all need to get you an auntie.
That's right. That can make a
That's
business.
a whole different conversation.
So he just now he calling her auntie and saying that she's not attractive. This is so embarrassing. The ancestors wept.
My wife's like, baby, what is that supposed to mean? You said I'm auntie. I said, baby, you an auntie.
That's all right. It's okay.
I said, you used to be exotic.
I used to be.
Well, you a grandma now.
I'm 52.
Even the other day, I told her, I said, you auntie exotic.
Yeah. That's right. I'll take it.
So even though you say that she's not your preference, clearly you're attracted to your wife.
Absolutely.
What are you attracted to?
first of all, she's beautiful. You know, I love her brains, her mind. I'm attracted. That's the first thing I was attracted to. But then I had to pivot because she said it earlier. I was used to, you know, heavier chest meat, if you will. You know what I'm saying?
Heavier chest meat.
Yeah. And then smaller in the other areas.
Yeah.
So I had to really pivot. You know what I'm saying?
To the opposite.
Yeah, to the opposite. And I made the adjustment. And I have for almost 35 years now.
Have you ever apologized to her for all the stuff you took her through?
Absolutely.
What was that moment like?
Man, I'll never forget. After I found out I wasn't going to prison, I got probation.
For 4 years.
For 4
Which
years.
was the best thing because he had to stop smoking weed, couldn't drink.
And the judge even said, if you run a stop sign during these 4 years, he said, if you flunk one drug test, I'm putting you in prison for 4 years. And so I got set free that day.
Yeah.
So she's so happy that he got put on probation because he needed the authority of a man to get him to act right and to keep his funky ass out the streets.
832 says, and them that know the truth, and the truth will make you free. And so a couple of months later, she was leading worship at my dad's church. It was Saturday morning practice.
Yep.
And the Lord instructed me to get a bucket of water and wash her feet and repent to her for what I put her through.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And he did.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. When I met her, she was one.
That it was abusive.
Singlehood isn't a punishment.
I never said singlehood was a punishment.
So when I don't know if it'll come up, but in a clip in that podcast I saw it, she said the guy asked her, well, what do you say about women that don't want to go through all of this? And she said, well, that's why they're single. And so this is a psychiatrist right now who's also married, and she's basically clocking her teeth saying, girl, nah, this is you putting out a bad whatever the fuck it is that you're putting out, but it ain't good.
That it was abusive.
Singlehood isn't a punishment.
I never said singlehood was a punishment. I've got a daughter.
It's just that when you came back, when they're like, what do you think when people state that like they don't want to stay that long, and you said, well, that's why they're single.
I'm saying no. I'm saying is from early on in stages, people, to me, my opinion is there are couples people that want to date, but they want to finish products. And sometimes you got to build with that person to become the established man or woman of God.
Why should you have to build a man to become a husband? I don't believe that. Now, when you are a teenager, that's why they say that you should not be getting married at 20 years old. Like, you need to build yourself and you need to become a whole person, and you need to be in a space where you're actually ready to take that leap. Encouraging melanin rich women to be Barbara the fucking Builder is diabolical. It's diabolical. Y'all don't tell men build a woman up. Y'all not out here saying that. Y'all telling women to settle, and then let a man pretend to be the leader of the household when you're actually the sole provider. Be a submissive provider. Bitch, bye.
Is what I meant. Not take abuse, be a doormat, be cheated on, and take it, make it. I would advise that to anybody. I've got 5 children, 2 daughters, 3 sons. Okay. My children are healthy and whole. I would not advocate any of this treatment for my children, my church members, or like I said, my worst enemy. So please understand that that's not what this was. And I'm sorry that I didn't say what I went through was traumatic. It was painful. It was abusive, and it was wrong. I thought me sharing that was giving that definition, because clearly those treatments are painful, abusive, and wrong. But I should have put trigger warning.
Right.
This is emotional abuse. And I, and my immaturity and my lack of ability and my not who I was, didn't know that it was dysfunctional until I realized who I was as a woman of God, and what God said was marriage, and what God said was relationship, and what God said was family, and what God said was healed. I didn't know that until then I knew, ooh, we're doing this wrong. There's a better path. And so therapy, I'm looking at some of the comments. My husband and I have been in therapy, the same therapist.
20, yeah.
I heard people saying that you shouldn't have the same therapist for more than 2 years. What y'all think about that?
2010.
We
15 years.
Our church. Here's our therapist number.
Absolutely.
We see him on a regular basis.
Absolutely.
We understand that it takes community, it takes the word of God, it takes therapy together and apart. So we advocate these things to maintain health.
Right.
I wasn't able to, I didn't know, Latarius, I didn't know it was a counseling session or we weren't thinking that way. We're thinking it's an interview about our marriage, what we went through, and how we overcame. And now we have a book called Love Letters, How to Make Your Marriage Better, based on what we've learned through our 34 years experience of marriage together from a very rocky 4-year start when we were teenagers.
And the thing is this, we've been sharing this same story for 20 years. And this is the first time that we've ever got any backlash. There's a lot of people that watch the portion.
First time y'all ever got any backlash because you all said this in front of the world and not just your congregation who's going to be your yes men. You actually said it in front of real people that's outside in the real world that's not biased. They don't have any connection to you. They don't look at you as God. They don't feel like you're their savior. They're not looking at you as like a prophet. So of course the people in your church and the people that you're selling your book to and whoever it is that you're pimping out at the pulpit, of course they're never gonna show you your faults. They're never gonna say, hey, that's wrong. I don't agree with that because Jasmine said this. I can't think of her full username, but she's like a bigger girl with locks. She's very spiritual. And she said, and I'm not trying to offend anybody with what I'm about to say. And if you are offended, it's unfortunate. She said, the Black church is a plantation. Do with that what you will.
Of it, and they've come to a conclusion that all this has been going on right now, and we're talking 28, 29 years ago.
Right.
And I'm looking at some of the people like I'm 24 and I would never go through that. I'm thinking when we did this, you weren't even alive.
Right. And I have a lot of women that have reached out to me.
I don't believe that he stopped cheating when he was 24 years old. I think that's a bold-faced motherfucking lie. I feel like he just got more respectful with it probably. But to just completely stop at 24, do y'all believe? Put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe this man stopped cheating. Put a 2 if no. I need to know. Put a 1 if y'all think he stopped cheating. 1 yes, 2 no. Y'all think this man just stopped cheating on her, stopped dicking and dodging at 24 years old. And their marriage has just been smooth sailing, no kinks, just perfect. I think that they're lying. And I feel like, oh, girl is delusional. So it's not just me. Okay. So it's not just me. Y'all believe that he's still cheating. All right. Okay. Because I'm like, I do not believe that man stopped cheating when they were 24. That's a fucking lie. I feel like he got a mistress right now, to be quite honest. That's what I think. I feel like he's still out here getting some coochie somewhere else to this day. Popping him a little honey pack, taking him a little blue pill, and he getting cracking with his mistress once or twice a week when he could get it up. Because you know they don't be strong like that no more. So they got to get the reinforcements up in there so they can get
me wanting help with their marriages, wanting advice on how to, work through things. And so there's a lot of positives that are happening that are coming out. Yeah. But they weren't traumatized and they weren't triggered. They said, okay, maybe this woman has an answer, not to say an abuse, not to be treated poorly, but to know who you are and understand that what God wants from you, and hopefully apply that to your current relationship or marriage. Or single women, you can be completely whole and complete and be single and be a strong, mighty woman of God. So things that came out in that 1 hour, 20-minute interview and the 20-second clip of me ironing his clothes for what I assumed was a side chick because he wasn't coming home on the weekends when he was 20. That little clip right there, I did that during that one little short season of my 34-year marriage, 36 months of that to the rest of our whole life together. So that's not what this is. That's not who we are. And I really appreciate you coming on and sharing your viewpoint. And I appreciate mental health. I'm actually certified in cognitive behavior therapy. I'm an advocate for it because it changed my life.
The fact that he's sitting there all super hush mouth, forcing his wife to be the cleanup woman yet again. Y'all notice that dynamic. He hides behind her. She's his shield. Because why is she's just getting all the flack and he's just sitting there? Like, And then where's the guy that said, oh, that's because y'all choosing simps and y'all choosing this and that? This man is a pastor. Would you consider him a simp? I just showed you all. I don't know if y'all realize. Y'all know what we do. Y'all know what we do. Y'all see the method to the madness. I show you all every type of man. I don't just get up here and show y'all a YN. I don't just get up here and show y'all a easily detectable Pookie and a fucking Ray Ray. No, we look at men that are high value, high earning millionaire men. Men that are pillars of the community. Working class men. So these are not all just that present as a fucking thug and a Pookie and a fucking Tyrone that you picked up at the motherfucking corner store, bitch. Because they swear women are all just so terrible when it comes to choosing men. A lot of you all choose the wrong men. Well, why are there so many bad men to choose from in the first place? Can we get to the root? And I do agree that we have to do a better job at recognizing green flags. We do. I agree. Multiple things can be true at the same time. I hold women accountable. I hold myself accountable. I told y'all I'm a toxic ass, crazy ass bitch. Sometimes I'll be lit the fuck up, drunk the fuck out. And then other times I'll be disappeared somewhere in a hole. Nobody won't see me for fucking months. Like I know. I hold myself accountable. I know I don't like to be bothered. I know. I hold us accountable. When we get up here and we talk about women with fucking 55 baby daddies, I don't like that. We shame her with the sage stick. The sage stick of shame. We keep it real over here. We talk about going back and forth to the ghetto toxic circus and making terrible decisions and how we could do better to improve upon ourselves. We also talk about shadow work. We talk about having trauma and harboring things, practicing the art of detachment, decentering men, working on yourself, getting closer to yourself, trusting yourself, giving yourself grace, practicing forgiveness for yourself. We talk about all of these things. But a lot of men do not present as a piece of shit when you first meet them. They don't. They don't come to you with shit in their hands. They come to you with flowers and gifts and chocolate and money. They don't come to you and say, bitch, I'm about to ruin your life. You give me your wound, bitch, that ass is grass. They don't come to you like that. They don't come to you and say, I'm about to dick and dodge all over the goddamn town. I'm going to embarrass you. I'm gonna expose you. I'm gonna put out some revenge corn on that ass. I'm gonna play your voice messages. I'm gonna triangulate you with other bitches. I'm gonna make you look crazy. I'm gonna gaslight you. I'm gonna manipulate the shit out of you. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of you. And then once I got you where I want you, bitch, welcome to the show. They don't come to you like that. They don't come like that. I'm tired of these motherfucking niggas acting like we just out here choosing a Pookie and a motherfucking Ray Ray. Like we really just out here picking up motherfuckers off the street corner. That got a nickel bag of weed in his hand, slinging fucking coke rocks, crack rock. That's not how it goes. These men be college graduates. These men be professionals. These men be like, they be having their shit together on paper. You think that guy that was just kicking down old girl's door, you think he came to her and said, I'm a psychomaniac that's gonna break into your house once you find out who I really am because I'm putting up a front. You don't really know who I am. You're meeting my representative. You think that men come like that? You think she knew that? You think she knew that she was going to have to take out a restraining order on that man when she first met him? You see how loving he presented himself? In those clips, he literally had roses. He had balloons. He had food in his hand. He was coming with gifts. He was love bombing her. We spoke about love bombing, and I think we might need to revisit that. We spoke about that. They do not come to you saying, bitch, I'm going to ruin your life. I'm about to stalk you. Bitch, I'm going to stalk you. You try to leave that ass's grass. They don't come in. Somebody said, welcome to death row. Welcome to death row, bitch. They don't come to you like that. Why do they get up here and lie and scam and gaslight us? Y'all just need to choose better. Choose better, choose better, choose better, choose better, choose better, choose. Baby, we don't always know what we choosing. I know old girl didn't think he was gonna kick her motherfucking door in, especially with a Ring camera there. That's really a psycho. You know you on camera. You know you on camera and you still kicking the door down. She didn't know that. She didn't even know who he was or what his background. She didn't even never really specify exactly what it was that she found out. It must have been something bad. But she said, I can't get with that. I found out I had to move on. But a funky ass man somewhere in his mother's basement, jacking off into a sock, will get his funky ass up on the internet and say she should have she chose that. She shouldn't have chose that. She chose that man that was gonna kick her motherfucking door in. She chose him. She chose it. It's her fault that he turned out to be a psychomaniac. It's her fault. Y'all see how that goes? A pastor's wife, a preacher's kid, cheating all up and down the street. 30 years into your marriage, do you think she knew that she was going to sit on a podcast and be utterly humiliated in front of the whole fucking world with her husband saying that she was never his preference? She wasn't the right complexion. Her boobs wasn't big enough. She was too tall. She was too fat. He only liked her because she gave him money and cooked for him. You think that she would be fighting for, you think that she would have thought that she's going to have to fight for her life on social media to sell a book? She chose that. Anyways, I'm gonna open up the call lines for a little bit. Everybody got 5 minutes to come up and speak your piece if you want to. If not, I'm gonna skedaddle. I need to try to make the store. I ran out of water. Oh, I hate that happens. I need to get some water. Yeah, they've been together since, I think they said they got married in, well, over 30 years. Over 30, like 33 years, 34 years, 33. Okay, hold up. Oh, I got cramps. Y'all know how that is. Oh my God. So if you're gonna call in, once again, you got 5 minutes to speak your piece because I gotta go. I didn't even realize it was this late. Damn, time flew by. I feel like it was just 8 o'clock. What else I was about to say to y'all? Damn, I forgot. I was gonna say something. I don't know what the hell I was about to say. Yes, I need to. I have like maybe 2 extra strength Tylenols left that I want to take. I'm going to take. So I'm gonna get some extra strength Tylenol, and I need to get some water. So yeah, that's what I'm about to do. Let me do that. And thank you guys. Shouts out to you all for sending in the super chats. I appreciate it. Thank you, Quan. Let me see if I hope I didn't miss anything. Thank you, self-helper. Thank you.
Hey, boo. Ow, 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 ow. You look good as usual.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday to you, girl.
So
I hope
what do
you
you
feel better. I'm gonna put it in the Discord. I have a herbal remedy that I found maybe a couple years ago. That actually works to help me with the bloating and everything, and I don't have to take, because I used to have to take them narcs, if you know what I mean, because I would be balled up, couldn't move. But I'm gonna take a picture of it and post it.
Okay.
I'll post it to both the groups so that everybody can see. Hey, love bugs.
What do you
Hope I
think?
be remembering, girl. My memory is jacked. You know, I partakes. So anyway, my short term, my long term is great. Whoa, all my pocketbooks just felt great. I'm glad that's not the name brand ones. I'm sorry, excuse me. But
Fine.
oh my goodness. So what she's saying is we supposed to get them dressed, teach them how to dress so they look good on their other dates.
Mm.
Um, and we supposed to wait 30 years. No, she said he stopped at 24.
Which I do not believe.
Girl, ain't no way.
I don't
Ain't
believe
no, ain't no. Does she look like she has a little bit of maybe Hispanic in her or something? I don't get it. Like, but I've been around guys that have told me that they couldn't figure out why they didn't like a girl. Cause you know, you be talking, and you be like, she's nice to you. You don't like her, or this and then the third, or been in the midst of their little conversations, and they be like, I don't know. I don't know what my problem is with that. Maybe she just too available. Huh? So do you want to be in your season of chasing? Is we supposed to dish you? Because then we dish you, you get mad and you kicking in our door. So I'm like, what y'all really want from a somebody let me know. I'm trying to figure it out. And Shannon, is he still trying to prove that he's not what? I'm not calling no grown 50,000-year-old man Shay Shay. When I first saw that, I just was like, Shay Shay. I've never called a man Shay Shay in all my, hey Shay Shay, boo, hey boo. Soon as I heard that, I was like, that's weird.
That's kind of off. It sounds like a man gave him that nickname too, if you know what I mean. Maybe for real, maybe his stylist, what was his stylist name? Chicago or Showtime or whatever his name was.
I don't know, because didn't he get rid of one and picked up another? Now he's taking the other one place.
He got it going on.
But
I think he fluid.
You think what?
He fluid, like he deal with like trans men, women.
Oh yeah, gender fluid. He might be what they call pans.
Oh yeah.
Like he like whatever. I guess. Not whatever. Oh God.
Ooh.
Oh Lord, girl, we got to tiptoe through the tulips just to have a conversation these days. But
I believe it.
I don't know what he up to, but we're not going to take into account that at 17, 18, 19, some of us are pretty sharp. And she may have stumbled across them, right? And found out he was into this and was like, I'm about to hit a lick. There's my bag right there. Now, the next time he called, he talked that trash, even though we play like that, because that's how it starts. That's the way we operate. He probably been calling her with the amount, telling her what to do. And this day, she was like, you know what? I'm going to get his big black bubba looking. So she set him up real good. She gonna hit a lick too. Dang.
She is. I don't know if she take that 10 million. Like, bitch, what? You trying to settle for $10 million? I'm taking it. Like, why am I gonna try to go out? It's that lawyer telling her to try to get 50. Like, girl, you crazy.
Who that is? Busby?
Yep.
The ringleader of most of the circus. He a trip. He is a trip. I said, okay, so what he supposed to do? Me, I would have took my 10 million and been like, hit a lick, goodbye. I can invest that, play with that, and still have money left when I'm gone. Hello.
And then she only 19. Like, you a kid. Like, you got your whole life. 10 million. You could stretch that real far and flip it and do, invest and create a whole different life for yourself.
When will all men with some type of influence or power or whatever, when will they stop dealing with that? You know what I mean? Because we know now 304 is creeping out the shadows. They not leaving nothing to guess. They giving names. Did you hear about that Houston list?
No.
You ain't hear about that?
A Houston list? No.
Yeah, it's a list of all the DLs.
Oh, wow.
Going around in Houston. Why y'all keep messing with these people if y'all never know what's going to come out? And then you got to pay them good enough. Hey, media.
What's up, boo? Can you hear? You on mute. Unmute yourself.
Hey, y'all. What's up?
Hi.
What's that? Oh, my goodness. What that even talk about? Remember when they used to do football players that's on DL? Did they also say Club Shay Shay was one of them?
I don't know, because it wasn't a celebrity. I don't think it was a celebrity list. but it was a trans person that put the list out.
Yeah,
Oh my
because they
gosh!
had
All
a
right.
couple people who was DL, and someone
Oh,
said his name was on there.
for real?
It
Yeah.
wouldn't shock me because why would he release that tape? Accidentally go live with Michelle? He has something to prove. He was trying to prove something, but to who?
For everybody, because everybody was saying him and his little Merce, which is a man purse, you know, it has a name.
And
Him
then
and his
not
little
only
Merce
was
and
he
his little leggings.
part of the DL community, they also said that he was messing with trans.
That's
So
what I.
that's why I look at that picture of the 19-year-old. It look just like could be a trans in between transition.
That you
Oh,
right?
what? The accuser, the new most recent accuser.
Yeah.
Why you make yourself back, media? What you doing?
Because the body is so like petite that I wouldn't be surprised if that was a trans.
Oh,
I wouldn't either, because by the look of it, you could tell it has some masculine features, especially other than the flat chest, but the shoulders.
Which one? You talking about the new accuser, right?
Yeah, the newest
You
accuser,
got
the
that?
19-year-old.
Maybe I didn't see a picture that gave that, because I
You
used
gotta
to
show her
spot them.
though,
Pew, pew,
so she see
pew.
what we talking about.
That
Cause it was crazy when I first saw it.
the celebrity list. I don't. If I'm here, we go again. I hope I'm not. No, because somebody was saying something. Somebody was saying something about they wanted to move. Is he on the Houston list? Where he at? Where he located at?
Who, Shannon? I think he in LA.
No, this was some list, but it was like a Houston list. It wasn't even a celebrity list. It was supposed to be people in
So
Houston,
this
I
is
think.
right here.
I'm gonna find it. Dang, I got so much stuff I gotta send. You that give you vibes like that?
Yeah, look
She
at the
looked like they
teamwork.
say Michelle. Remember they was trying to figure out who Michelle was.
Mm-hmm.
Ew, just the way he talked, I couldn't do it.
Look, this is her.
Where? Which one? Wait a minute, let me see.
The face, look at it. It looked like it.
Oh, that's a bad picture. Ew. Oh yeah, I
That
see it. Yeah.
could be a boy. It could be a boy.
Y'all
That's
think they
trans.
would be as mad, or you think Busby would took the case if the girl wasn't white?
I don't know. Maybe.
Probably ain't get enough money for the transition. You know those are expensive.
Yeah. But he was offering to pay her in the text messages. He wanted her to go somewhere with him or something. He was telling her to get ready his something. He gave the price and everything.
Mm-hmm. It's supposed to be like 50K or something like that, but transition costs like 350K for a whole body trans.
They
So they
still
ain't
have
gonna
that
be enough. So she probably try to make a way and let me at least get more money out of them when I get the suing.
That's. I seen the picture in the blue. I didn't think, but that picture with the black outfit on just looked like a transgender version of the Craft.
Exactly. Because if you notice, try to cover the front part. The front part always a dead getaway.
And it gives little boy. That's why I said like if she has a little boy body,
You can't say that. Remember I got hung up on the last time I said they liked.
her body was like a little boy body. Is that being transphobe? Like I don't know.
No.
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 No, I was saying something different. You probably don't remember. That's what I learned. Oops. I said, oops. All right. Get me right off the line.
Exactly. Her chest is like just super flat. But some women really do have a flat chest though. So
that's true, but you can still have femininity. Some of the women I've seen with flat chest. That one is flat, but yet muscular. That's how I know
I
that's a man.
I thought the body was fine. And the blue until the first picture, I saw the blue. That's why I didn't get because all the pictures I saw was just that blue outfit, the little bra and panty thing. I wasn't even looking too deep because I don't know. Every time I see Shannon Sharpe, I just think Miss Netta.
yes,
I can't
Netta
even
and Bill
see it.
Cosby.
When somebody said that, I cannot unsee it. I was like, oh my god, like
put the wig on.
Right.
He responded to that too.
His voice even sounds like Miss Etta. All right, so we just gonna do a group chat Probably
yeah, true. I could have.
Girl, might as well shush. You said you won't be on here long.
15 more minutes, yeah, and then I gotta catch the store. Hey Amberella, what's up, boo?
Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
Hey, boo.
Hey.
Look at her looking cute. Girl, look at you,
Right.
girl.
Thank you. You look cute too in your profile picture.
Huh?
Look at
I said
me
you
and
look
she
cute in
trying to
your
play
little
on.
profile picture too. I love Bug's pretty.
Oh, thank you. Yes, we are the bug. They think we ugly hags that don't want no man, that don't like men. We all got 50 million. Oh, I don't know. Never mind.
Not yet.
I got 3, whatever. I don't care.
Right.
Ah. Oh,
What
man.
do you think about the topics, Amberella?
Shannon Sharpe is a degenerate, disgusting old creep. There's no way you're close to 60 and you still paying for poom. Like if you gotta pay to do, you're not that dude. Like
At
that's
all.
just ridiculous. And then the girl is, I don't care legally, yes, she's an adult, but 19 is a motherfucking child. That is so sick to me that you are literally two toes in the grave and you are trying to bang a child. That is nasty to me. That ugh. So yeah, that's
19,
that.
still a teen. I feel like if you're gonna go young, at least let them be over the legal drinking age. Like you can't even go to the bar with her.
Not at
Right.
all.
Yes, that used to be the rule. You can If I can't tell you to run to the bar for me, what are we doing?
Like, she can't even stop and
Right.
grab a bottle of wine. Like what the hell? What the hell is
Right. You don't even got no 21 over ID to buy some wine, some alcohol for me. Why am
Do
I messing
y'all
with you
think this
for?
might be a publicity stunt?
No.
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 It's
Because
real.
I
Shannon
think
always likes
he played the
young
game and got himself
girls
caught
and
up.
guys, allegedly.
This
You
is
know what?
too serious. Like this tarnishes your reputation too bad for him to do it for publicity. And he just stepped down from ESPN.
Oh,
Took a
he stepped
step-
down?
Yeah.
But I thought he had a deal, some multi-million-dollar thing coming up
Mhm.
where he going like almost like his own. You know what? That, and I got to say this, I feel so bad for content creators because you had people like him, you had people that have been in this space for years and years and years and years and crawling and on it and on the beat, and everything ain't always drama filled. It's other things going on. But you get a guy like this, they look at him and be like, who can't barely speak clearly, and he gets a multi-million-dollar contract. I be wondering because content creators really be hitting on some stuff sometimes, and I wonder if they want to wash you guys out with guys like him,
They do.
Yeah.
They
so they can
absolutely.
control the narrative completely.
It's all about control at the end of the day. Because somebody like me, I can get up here and I'll be saying all types of stuff. Well, sometimes I do get an age restricted live, which I'd be like, oh my God, that happened to me with the Kanye live. But other than that, we get to talk about a lot of things because I don't have a machine. And nobody's controlling me. Nobody has an agenda that they're trying to get me to push. With him, it's like with politics. People invest money into you because they want you to push a certain agenda. They want
Mm-hmm.
sell and solicit certain types of products. It's just a whole big machine.
That part.
I think he just got too big for his britches, thinking he can do what Harvey and them was doing, and now he just got caught up.
I that part too. I'm so glad you touched on that because so many people like, oh, they just trying to bring a black man, a black man. A black men don't run this fucking world. We just
At
gotta put
all.
it out there. They don't run the world. They don't control the media. They're not in control of all of the wealth in this country. That's just the case. They can't operate like white men. They just
No.
can't. Until they create lanes and they're owning media and they have like you see what's going on over at Zeus Network. Zeus Network is a fucking jungle because it's not owned primarily, nor is it primarily operated by white people. They're able to do whatever it is that they want. You get it? Like it's like a app pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Not saying that I condone that. I don't condone it. I'm just giving that as an example as to like where you see like people in control that look like us. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. But other than that, like you gotta play ball. Like you can't think that they're gonna give you $1 billion and not tell you how to spend that $1 billion.
Yeah,
Facts.
but it's a
Because
setup for
not only
y'all.
Huh?
It'll push y'all. It's trying to push. Like, it's just this overwhelming push. And his show, if he didn't know half them celebrities didn't come on there that came on there,
mm-hmm.
nobody would pay him any. mind.
Yeah, I don't think he's entertaining. But I mean, I guess men like him because he was like doing a good job on ESPN, and I think that's what prompted him to even get his own show.
But that's talking about sports. He don't be talking about nothing. The people get on there and be doing most of the talking.
That's true. I agree.
But you also gotta
But I feel like
understand that media is run behind major, people who is, our cousin, who want to push agenda to black community and black, families of what they expect for black community to be by using their own. So we gotta remember, like, you gotta watch how they're using and waving the money above their heads. If they don't do a certain things that they want to do, then now you start seeing our own start going, left, spiraling. Then they want to tell them they pass away a tragic death.
if they
I feel
don't
like it's
get
just
out the
like
country.
Correct.
My
what
bad.
LJ
Go ahead,
said.
Amber. My fault.
That's okay. I was just thinking what LJ said about the church earlier. I agree with that. Sorry if anybody's offended, but it's literally this whole country is still technically a plantation. The face of how it operates has just changed. Yeah, we get paid when we go to work, but they barely pay you enough to survive and thrive. So it's the same with all of these entities. If you step out of line, they gon' crack the whip. Like it's just how it is. And he stepped out of line.
Mm-hmm. And not only that, it's just the way he says some of the things rub people the wrong way.
Who?
The
What'd he
pastor,
say?
remember the pastor kept saying with his chest, with his preference is Latinas and
Oh,
Latinas this, Latinas that. That's what's getting me because you said it once. You don't need to repeat yourself again, sir.
Yeah. But that was
embarrassing.
the
He just wanted to
mentality.
embarrass her.
It's the way they going. It's like he's still embarrassing her. We
He
certain
is.
years later.
He wants to still continue to let her know you were never worth it. I settled. Be
Hello.
lucky I
When the
got.
whole
Be lucky you
time.
had me.
The whole time he was saying it straight to her face for years.
And she could have met the. You know what else I wanted to say too? How she was saying like, okay, I don't like the fact that don't say I'm using my Bible conscience to stick in there with this person when you were getting all the signs that could have been from God to tell you to leave that Negro
Oh,
where he at. She
Exactly.
ignored those signs. That's why we preach the red flags. And his flags was big and red, like he had his own state, okay? He had his own state flag and it was red.
Girl,
Like
he ain't even have
I
a
can't.
car.
Yeah, that blew me. I was like, what?
she said it was God's grace
Girl.
in that marriage. Like,
Girl, no.
If
Because
it was
she was
grace in the
praying for
world, I would
him
have been grace to
while
go
he
to
was
jail.
seeking out for Latinas. That's what he was doing.
And I would like to find them two funky face guys, Snaggletooth and the other one. But the
Not the
internet is
sound
undefeated. They are gonna find them.
the hot breath crew. That's what I call them, the hot breath crew.
the
I call
nerve
them.
to sit there and laugh and repeat it. He said,
That was
"You."
diabolical.
It was like he was instigating, though.
Oh,
He was.
But
that
that
is
shows how much they hate themselves. Because, like, how do you see somebody who looks like you, who literally was minding their business and gets harassed and verbally assaulted, and you laugh? Like, I could not imagine.
I can't respect a guy watch someone outside my race talk down to someone who is in my race and laugh about it. I can't do it. I don't care if a man or a woman. I will check them on the spot. But if a black man watches a woman who is his color is getting talked down by our race, he should have said something. I don't care if he banging her or not. You should have still said something to protect that woman at that moment.
The N word should have never got passed.
At all.
That's the thing. I never seen that in a group of black people where the N word was just allowed and everybody else stood there and they wasn't offended and it was fun. I
like
never saw
Who's
that. I never
right
saw that
fight?
in real life.
At all.
Ever.
that's
And
what
that
I
was only strictly our culture said it. Nobody else I should have said it.
and I was like, I'm a woman. If I was there, I would have said something.
Me too. But we
Mm-hmm.
usually
But
would,
study
don't we
show women help each
always?
other more than men do in situations like that.
Don't we always? We would have helped a man if somebody said that to another guy. Hey, we don't use that word.
That
Wrong
Mm-mm.
with you?
Right.
like, how do you allow somebody to get away with blatant racism? Say, oh, black women want us to be their attack dogs, bro. You're a black person. This is racism. It's not about it. They're not just having a lover's quarrel, or he just they just going back and forth. No, he's literally calling her a black nigger. And
Why
y'all
leaving?
He would have beat me up because I've had guys come up behind me. You know how you stuck with the one foot? Bow, 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 2 elbows. That's he would have
Girl,
been
you ain't
mad. We
never
would have been
lied.
fighting.
at least it wasn't just because I'm like the way black men was responding in my comment section, you would have thought I was bugging.
That was tripping too. But it was a couple black men in your comment section that wasn't having it. So I will.
Exactly.
Like, and then they go say LJ's the black man hater. I like what?
We be laughing at that so hard.
Nah,
Look.
credit when credit is due. There's some out there that literally, like, even reposted an actor reposted my video when I got called a dumb black bitch in Starbucks. And he was like, "Yo, nah, we ain't for that shit." I'm like, this is what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, now, if more of them were not cowards and actually stood up in that regard, even just to use their voice, you don't have to fight. On the internet, we are perfect strangers. We don't see each other on the internet in real life. You could get on the internet and pop big shit. Who gonna check you? These people don't know you. You could stand up for black people on the internet. You don't gotta. Y'all understand? It's more than a fight in 2025.
Right.
It's
But we
more
should stand up
ways
for each other in
to
public
talk
as
about it.
well. Like that's how they keep these other people who are racist towards us keep getting away with it because we don't stand up for each other. Like women do for the most part, but it's mostly the men that sit and just stand idly by. And because they keep doing that, they think that there's they have footing to keep doing that.
No repercussions.
I'm
However,
gonna send another clip too.
what is that? Is that a ladybug? What type of?
If it is, that's supposed to be good luck if you believe in that.
That's what they claim. It all depends on the color of it, ladybug too.
It gotta be. It did.
Yeah, but
I ain't never heard that.
They say if it's red, it's good luck. If it's orange, it's abundance.
Guess what? When we was growing up, all I seen was the black and red ones. I don't know what them new color mutants are.
Yeah, they have
Cause I done seen green ones too.
Oh, I never seen a green one. Oh my
I
god.
seen the green one. I don't know what that means. And
Oh,
it was a ladybug.
Oh, I want to see a ladybug.
That was a long time ago. I haven't seen any since. I gotta send another clip too, because sometimes I want to send it to you, LJ, because sometimes they get so irritated with you. And I saw this clip of a bunch of black men. I was watching this thing that was standing up for us. You know what I mean? Like it was. I forgot what it was about, but I'm gonna send it when I find it. I got so much stuff I be meaning to send. And I end up watching it and falling asleep, y'all, and be forgetting. Then the next day I'm going through my library, going through the history, trying to, dang, I meant to send that. Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them do, especially on TikTok. Like I see them standing up on TikTok. That's why I love TikTok so much. YouTube and TikTok and Instagram, they're all different, like different universes. Like it's like a multiverse, and everyone is its own like part of the multiverse. And on TikTok, black men don't be having that shit as much. YouTube is a fucking like Instagram is kind of 50-50, you know, like they don't play that too much over there either. But on TikTok, like there's this one, I love his content. He's mad cute, like, and he be talking big shit on behalf of us. Okay,
right?
Like,
you need to show him.
Yeah, he's like, I flipped the fucking table over. He said he was out. He from Chicago. I'm gonna show him. He's so cute.
We nosy.
Right, we very nosy. Does he say Chicago too?
Very nosy.
Yeah, they got some handsome men up there.
I want to know what Love Jones be together. I was laughing with her. She picked them other two guys. I said, why she picked them to talk? Because they cute. They was cute.
I'm trying to see one of his videos that I like that so y'all can see.
I'm saving up to get my robot companion because I think that's the only way I'm gonna make it. Because I ain't gonna be able to do these guys out here.
Not the robot.
Terrifying.
I said robot.
The robot. Not the
Like
one
every time
sucking
we
all
get
your
advertised.
electricity.
I mean, but is she wrong? Every time we get advertised like a marriage, like look at the pastor and his wife. That is the most raggedy thing I ever seen in my life.
Yes,
You're
why is
ironing
that?
the man's clothes for his side chick.
It's
That 34 months.
It's divisive because
That's too
the
much.
black family back when I was growing up, we was considered the nuclear family. How about that? It's the magic that two black people bring. And I'll say black because that's what they calling us now. Who knows what it's going to be next year, the year after. But for right now, that's what they calling us.
Or next decade.
Yeah, they gotta they gotta relabel us so they can rezone and But it all
This is
comes down to the have and the
crazy.
have-nots.
Well, I don't understand why is my TikTok doing this? Like it's glitching, like freezing.
Yeah, my TikTok
This
been
live
glitching
was
all
glitching
this
though.
week for some reason.
No, it's not just me, because people keep sending me messages saying your video's not playing, it's glitching, I'm like, I don't know. But even me trying to play other people's videos, like all of them.
You on here been glitching though. The whole live. I just
Real?
didn't say anything.
Yeah.
For me. Oh, okay. I thought it was just me. Okay.
It was glitching when she was talking about the Discord around that segment, and then it was glitching in the beginning of the video.
Like I don't know.
And even on here, she keep clicking and it circle a little bit. You peep it.
I don't know what's going on. Is it the internet? Like I have all of my service bars though.
It's probably TikTok or StreamYard. You know it be.
StreamYard, yeah, StreamYard. And to be charging all that money, like the fuck.
I think it's all the social media in general. After they did that update and change of the terms and conduct and whatnot, everything started glitching.
I've been clicking on the videos and they freezing, but this one is not frozen. Y'all could this. So this is talking about the South Africans. Y'all have been getting attacked by South Africans real fucking bad. It's ridiculous.
Oh my God. I'm gonna be quiet. Is it black people in South Africa? Because they all be looking like Tyler if they black.
No, the booty scratcher people from the south of the mother continent. I've been blocking these people. I've blocked like 200 people. I'm still blocking people because they want to go viral. They want to combat us. They want to challenge us. They won't leave us alone. They're in a completely different continent, in a completely different country, worrying about what the fuck we're doing over here. We're nowhere near them, but here they are on the internet. Won't leave us alone. The same thing with the spicy people in the Sinners movie, where they want us to include them and represent them in our culture, in our history, in our films. Y'all are not entitled to our history, our heritage, and our festivals and anything. Y'all are not entitled to none of the shit that we got going on. We are not the same people ethnically. All right. When y'all do what y'all do over there, it's cool if y'all want to invite us, but I do not expect to be centered in no Hispanic festivals or parades or anything. Y'all always want to be represented in our shit. It's not your history. It's not nothing, bro. But people, what do they want to do? They want to have a viral moment. They see that we're at peace. They see that we're celebrating a blockbuster hit. They see that, you know what I'm saying, we see a lot of ourselves in the film culturally, and they want to shit on it, and they want to feed off of our energy like vampires, no pun intended, and try to have a viral moment through negativity. And all I got to say to that is block these people. Don't stitch their videos, swipe their videos off their fucking page, and don't stitch their shit and block them. Because they always are trying to fucking feed off of our fucking energy and terrorize us when we're at a moment of peace.
So this is him. Leo.
Girl, send me his TikTok so I could follow him too.
But see how
Hold up, G. That Katy Perry fucking space mission was a crock of shit. That shit was not real. That shit is giving fake as hell, bro. I do not understand America's fucking obsession with fake moon landings and fake space missions. Now, them astronauts that be up there working on the satellites and shit, I believe that shit. But that Katy Perry shit is bullshit. You got the fucking spaceship going fast as hell, lifting off fast as hell. The announcer's talking about, oh yeah, they're undergoing 3Gs, 4Gs of force and shit. And these motherfuckers wearing Fantastic Four outfits on. Everybody knows if you fly a jet and you're in a spaceship and you do space missions and shit, real space missions, you have to wear special G-force suits to keep your blood intact in your body and shit, and keep your heart regulated so you don't have get lightheaded and pass the fuck out. Everybody knows that fucking shit. These motherfuckers don't even have real seats and shit. They just free fall inside the fucking cockpit with merry-go-round handles and shit. And they're like, oh, this is so fun, and we're floating around, bitch. That shit fake as hell, G. And then when they come back to Earth, the shit's free falling so damn fast, bro. Damn near, I thought I seen a spark come off that motherfucker. And then the motherfucking the parachutes looked like they was malfunctioning, like it just flew the fuck out and shit. Oh, we're just gonna shoot another one out. And then looked like I didn't even see the parachute open the fuck up. I just seen the end result of the motherfucking shit there on the ground. Did she want to pop out and shit and kiss the ground with her crusty ass lips? Hell no, that shit was fake as fuck. That shit was fake as hell, G. Hold up, G. That Katy Perry.
I think he's.
I heard Jeff Bezos is suing Katy Perry.
What? For
Allegedly.
Why?
Because it was fake. And he felt like she gave it away. And then something that she did. Oh my God, I'm gonna send that to y'all. Oh, I just gotta start sending stuff as I see it. I've seen on a couple of media outlets that I follow.
Yeah, I had a
He's
door
supposed to
open
be gearing up
beforehand,
to
and then
sue
they tried to
her.
fake with the little tool.
Yup, that was part of it. It was
All
certain
right,
things
y'all.
that she did that
I
gave it
gotta.
away.
I need to catch the show. I love y'all so much. I'm gonna try to come back. If I don't come back tonight, then I'll definitely do another phone show tomorrow.
Sounds good. Much love to you. Be
Sounds
safe out here
good.
in these streets.
Thank you for
Love
calling
y'all.
me.
Good night.
Love
Make sure y'all
y'all.
smash that like, comment, and share this video.
Period.
Most deaf.
We'll pull up. Make you do it.
It is a ladybug. Like it stopped flying. And
What color is it?
It looks like it's red. It's red.
Don't kill it.
I'm
Don't kill it.
kill ladybug.
Just pick it up and put it somewhere else.
It's on the ceiling. I can't get it.
Okay.
And I was like staring up at it. I'm just gonna leave it. All right, later, y'all.
Later. Bye.
All right, thank you for joining me. This has been an amazing show. I hope you all enjoyed it as much as I did. Show up as her, be heard. Don't let nobody play in your face. Life is a movie. You're starring in it. The world is a stage. You're at the center. Main character energy all day and night, baby. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Like, comment, subscribe, share because I don't care. Good night.